Hello friends, welcome back to my channel, and in this video I will teach you chapter number 2, decimals and fractions of NCERT. So let's start this video with the question number 3, exercise 2.1 and question number 3, and we have already completed question number 1 and 2 of this exercise. Now this video is for question number 3, and in this question we have to prove that this box is a magic square or not. It would be a magic square when each row of this square and each column of this square must be same. And if it would be a same, then we will say that it is a magic square. And before solving this question, I want to tell you that this is the row, that is horizontal line is a row and the vertical line is called the column. So here we have three rows, that is first row, second row and third row. This is our row, that is 4 upon 11, 9 upon 11 and 2 upon 11. We will add the sum of these three numbers for first row, second row and third row. And if the answer we will get after adding these row and it would be a same, if it would be a same, then we will say that it is a magic square. We will also add its diagonals. It is a diagonal. Corners of the square is called the diagonals. When we will add this line, that is 4 upon 11, 5 upon 11 and 6 upon 11, it is called a diagonal. So let's start this question. First we will add the first row, that is 4 upon 11, 9 upon 11 and 2 upon 11. Here the denominator values are same, that is 11. So we have to add only the numerator's value. So 9 plus 2 equals to 11 and 11 plus 4 equals to 15. So my answer would be 15 upon 11. And if I will add the second row, sum of the second row would be, that is 3 upon 11, 5 upon 11 and 7 upon 11. Here the denominator values are same, so we have to only add the numerator values. So when we will add the numerator's value, that is 7 plus 5, 12, 12 plus 3, 15. So we will get the answer 15 upon 11. And now we will do the sum of the third row. Third row is 8 upon 11, 1 upon 11 and 6 upon 11. So when we will add 8 plus 1, that is 9, and 9 plus 6 equals to 15, and 11 will remain as it is because in all the three numbers denominator are same. Now we will add the columns. Here the first column is, this is called the column, that is the vertical line is called the column. So a column is 4 upon 11, 3 upon 11 and 8 upon 11. When we will add these three numbers, we will get the answer 15 upon 11. Now we will add the second column, that is 9 upon 11, 5 upon 11 and 1 upon 11. When we will add these three numbers, we will get the answer 15 upon 11. Now we will add the sum of third column, that is 2 upon 11, 7 upon 11 and 6 upon 11. So when we will add these three numbers, we will get the answer 15 upon 11. Now we are getting the same answer, that is 15 upon 11. Now we will add its diagonals. If its diagonals will also get 15 upon 11, then we will say that it is a magic square. Now sum of first diagonal would be, that is, this is the diagonal, 4 upon 11, 5 upon 11 and 6 upon 11. When we will add these three numbers, we will get the answer 15 upon 11. And the sum of the second diagonal is 2 upon 11, 5 upon 11 and 8 upon 11. This is called the diagonal. When it will become a cross sign of the square, then it is a diagonal. We have two diagonals in this square. So we will add the second diagonal, that is 2 upon 11, 5 upon 11 and 8 upon 11. When we will add these numbers, we will get the answer 15 upon 11. When we add all the rows and columns and diagonals, we get the same answer, that is 15 upon 11. So we will say that this box is a magic square because the sum of numbers in each row, each column and along the diagonals is same, so it is a magic square. Now we will do the fourth question, that is, there is a rectangular sheet. Suppose this is a rectangular sheet and it is 12 1 upon 2 centimeter long and 10 2 upon 3 centimeter wide. We have to find out the perimeter. So perimeter of rectangle formula is 2L plus B. Here we have the length, that is 12 1 upon 2, and width we have, first we will convert this mixed fraction into improper fraction. How we will do? That is 12 1 upon 2. We have to find out the numerator values. So when we multiply 12 by 2, we will get the answer 24, and 24 plus this one would get 25. So when we solve 12 1 upon 2, we got 25 upon 2. This is our length. And width is, which is called the breadth. You can say breadth or a width, it is same thing. So 10 2 upon 3, when we will solve 10 2 upon 3, we will get the answer 32 upon 3. That is 10 multiplied by 3 equals to 30, and 30 plus 2 equals to 32. So our answer would be 32 upon 3. Now we will apply the formula of perimeter of rectangle, that is 2 multiply length plus breadth. Here we will put the value of length and breadth. So length is 25 upon 2, which we have solved now, and breadth is 32 upon 3. And in order to solve this bracket, we have to take the LCM of 2 and 3. When we will take the LCM of 2 and 3, we will get the answer 6. Now we will divide this 6 with this denominator value, and we will get the answer 3, and this 3 should be multiplied by this numerator value. And in the same way, we will divide this 6 by this 3. We will get the answer 2, and that 2 should be multiplied by this number, that is 32. And in the next step, I will apply the BODMAS rule, and according to the BODMAS rule, first we have to multiply the numbers, then we will add those numbers. So when I multiply 25 by 3, I will get the answer 75, and 32 by 2, I will get the answer 64. Now I will add these two numbers with each other, that is, if I add 75 and 64, I will get the answer 139. Now I will cut this 2 1 ja 2 and 2 3 ja 6. Now I have 139 upon 3. So my answer is, I will divide this 139 by 3. I will show you how to divide this 139 by 3. 3 4 ja 12, and we have 1 after subtracting 13 and 12, and this 9 will carry forward. Now we have to divide this 19 by 3. We have remainder 1. So how we will write this? We have to put 46 here, and remainder is in the numerator position, and this 3 would be in a denominator position. Now we have the perimeter of rectangle is 46 1 upon 3 centimeter. It is very important to mention this unit, otherwise half marks would be deducted in your exams. So this video is completed, and the remaining questions we will do in the next video. So please hit the like button and subscribe my channel. We will do other questions of this exercise in the next video.